Who you are is truth. This is not something you have to become. This is something you already are. Are you right now? Just ask yourself this question. Am I? And notice that maybe first the mind tried to answer it. Am I? Let me see. But in order to answer this question, you have to go beyond the mind. You have to double check in your direct experience if you actually are. And you are. You undeniably are. It's the most undeniable thing about you. It's in that sense, the most truthful thing about you. That which you can know for sure. All else is merely an assumption. The idea that there is a world out there, that you are this person with this name, with these struggles. And I'm not saying none of it has a relevance. It has a relevance for the play. But if we're talking about truth with capital T, then what can you actually know for sure? Only the experiential fact that you are. You can know for sure. And this is great because this are-ness, this beingness, this awareness, it is everything. So by staying true to that, by recognizing that, you're aligning yourself with everything. Everything you have always sought, that which you're seeking for, is who you are. It's home. It's the kingdom of heaven. And as has been said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all else will be added unto you. Seek first to discover what is real, what is true. What can you actually know? Like knowing with a capital K. Not just like the conceptual mental knowing, but the actual direct knowing. It contains everything. It is all that you need. From knowing who you truly are, all will fall into place. And you still get to play in this landscape, this dream landscape. But you won't be confused by it anymore in terms of not having a solid foundation. Believing it to be real when in actuality it is not real. Only you are real. Only that which you can know for sure, which is always the case, which is undeniably, is actually true. If we look at the facts, if you are scientific in your approach, you will discover that only this is actually true. So the X is for play. It is your frequency. It is true on a relative level. But what is absolutely true is the fact that you are. And not just thinking about that, but the more that you recognize, the more that you prioritize actually knowing what is, not having thoughts and assumptions about what is, that's old news. What actually is. Can you stay present? Can you be aware of yourself, of that which is, without concepts, without additions, just purely as you are right now. And can you feel the solidity of it? How no matter how hard you try to not be aware or to not exist, and just try it with me, like just use all your power right now to be like, okay, I'm gonna stop being aware. It doesn't work. It doesn't even put a dent in a pack of butter. It's flawless, it's stainless, it's free from this entire movie. So just separate the wheat from the chaff, or I think they say like the rice from the husk. Recognize what is true from what is false. And it helps to acknowledge right now that pretty much everything you assume, all the thoughts that have been going on in your head today, none of them are actually true. And this should be a great liberation, because it means you do not really have to worry about it. We worry about it because we think it's real, but it's not. It's not real. It's not true. It's not who you are. Who you are is timeless perfection, that which cannot truly be described. We still describe it so you can find it, almost like a poem. It invokes the experience of yourself in you, but no one can do this for you. They can only like point to it, give descriptions, but you have to use your own free will to recognize who you are. And this will only happen if you truly care about knowing what is actually true, beyond the assumptions, beyond the projections of your mind. You want to know, you want to discover what is real, what is true about you. Are you? Is that really true? And can you know that directly? This is my invitation today, to prioritize truth, because it is truth that you are. Why live a lie when you can live truthfully? And then within this IMX cosmology, I'm not even sure what to call it yet, the I am is central. It is what you know for sure. It's truth with a capital T. It's the self-realization. It's the knowing, the absolute knowing, the gnosis. And it's so liberating. And within this knowing, there is still a relevance to this vibrational phenomena which are going on around us. All these cluster of thoughts, vibration, energy, frequency. It's the grand play. I think in Hinduism or something, they called it like a Lilu, like the grand cosmic play. It's just to play. It's not serious. It's just a ride. As Bill Hicks, the comedian, also so beautifully pointed to. It's just a ride. Don't take it too serious. Don't take it to be real. It's not real. It's a very intelligent illusion. And we can play with this illusion. We can have fun, but you will suffer as long as you believe it's real. If it's just a game, if it's just a play, then you bring forth your X, your soul signature, and you give that wholeheartedly, unconditionally. You radiate that, you become like your superhero self in the greatest, purest, truest, most selfless, generous form. And they complement each other. Your gnosis, your knowing, your self-realization, and the play. They feed off of each other. The brighter, the more fearlessly you play, the easier it's also to recognize the existence, because just the energy, the frequencies, your vibration is so high that it's really easy to see the contrast of the awareness that is aware of it, because you're just super present, you're just super alive, you're on fire, you're awake. And through that awakeness is so much easier to, what I shared before, like separate the wheat from the chaff, to recognize what is true from what is not true. And then you can live powerfully, absolutely powerfully, not fearing any of these appearances, because you know you're just playing a game. And you cannot truly be touched. You're already whole. You're already complete. Now act as if that is true, because it is. I'll see you in the next video, my friend. If you feel called, always open to one-on-ones. You can find a link in the description. It's free. If you want to donate something, you can, but you don't have to. This is my joy. This is my service to this world. And I'm just looking forward to playing together and bringing this world back into the remembrance of what is actually true. Who we are as limitless, infinite beings. Stay true and play your heart out. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.